I have never cared about politics in my whole life. What Trump is doing in the United States of America and the citizens is absolutely unacceptable. It won't affect me. I don't even give a shit. I'll be fine. But for the average American that has struggles every day, somebody in their family's sick, they're sick, they lost a job, they lost health care, Trump absolutely is pissing on the heads and in the face of every American. He has stolen more money and will steal more money by the time he gets out of office, more than every president in the last 250 years combined. Congress should fucking be held accountable, and Trump should be fucking thrown in jail. This is an absolute fucking sham. What he is doing to the United States and to the economy will never recover from it. The consequences will be felt for the next 50 years. He is digging us a hole so deep with his fucking corruption and his cronies' corruption and his lies and his bullshit. I cannot believe that we're fucking having to deal with this guy. I have never cared about what a president did. But this level of corruption is so over the top. I don't know how in the hell Congress is allowing this shit to happen. The guy's fucking making stock trades and 3 days later he's fucking spitting out the ticker symbol and speeches. It's fucking abhorrent. He's disgusting. He's despicable. The guy is a lying, cheating pig.
I know people are going to start saying, well, you got what you voted for, so.
Okay, what happened?
My groceries, I used to pay between $150 to $200. Last week, I went and purchased the same amount of groceries that I usually do, and I ended up paying almost $320-something.
Huh, I thought you said day one prices would come down.
I used to fill up my tank with $45, $50. Now I spend $60, $70, almost $80 filling up the tank.
Gee, I wonder who started a conflict with Iran that caused gas prices to go higher.
Who's been a Democrat? Let's start with that. For some reason, I guess the way that he sold that he was going to better the economy, I voted for Donald Trump, which I regret doing.
Oh, lady, you fell for the severe case of diabetes when it comes to Trump himself.
I did it because he sold us this story where everything was going to be perfect. Now everything's getting worse and worse by the minute, you know. I think it's a war, isn't it?
Well, lady, you are one sharp tack. Each and every day, more and more people are entering the find out phase of FAFO when it comes to their vote. I mean, unfortunately, some folks are going to have to learn the hard way. But in conclusion, all I do have to say to Celia is, have the day you voted for.
Does America feel great again?
No, not at all. Well, you know, I can get laid off tomorrow, then I'm pretty much homeless. Because, you know, you can't save now. Every dollar you have has to go to gas, groceries, bills, rent.
Does America feel great again?
Not in the way everyone wanted. With gas prices, and you just can't afford to breathe at this point.
What does it feel like to be living in these conditions right now, in these economic conditions right now?
Hurt, very hurt. I try to do, sorry, I cried. I try to do a lot for my kids, and I can't do much.
It's hard, especially as a father, because you ain't got that extra cash to go and spoil your kids. So it's pretty difficult.
Well,
The middle class is definitely being affected. Yeah. Low class might as well, crawl in a hole because they can't afford anything. Drill, baby, drill just didn't go, I don't think.
You still can't beat inflation, no matter what. Well, it seems we never catch up, no matter what. We're always behind the 8 ball.
Remember in 2025 when Donald Trump said this? People that are against tariffs are fools. We are now the richest, most respected country in the world with almost no inflation and a record stock market price. 401ks are highest ever. We are taking in trillions of dollars and will soon begin paying down our enormous debt, $37 trillion. Record investment in the USA, plants and factories going up all over the place. A dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including high-income people, will be paid to everyone. Remember that? Since our petulant prick of a president has imposed more tariffs on 60 more countries that'll cost Americans $100 billion a year because the last ones got struck down for being unconstitutional, I just have one little question for you, MAGA. Where's your fucking refund at? Because I'll tell you who did get a refund. All those corporations that you forked over your cash to because as anyone with an IQ over room temp knows, tariffs make prices go up. but no refund for you. Just like there was no Doge check for you, just like there was no healthcare plan for you, just like Mexico didn't pay for the wall, and the deficit grew, and on and on and on. All on your taxpayer fucking dime. Meanwhile, you won the Fell For It Again award, and a corporation that wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire counted refund money that should be yours all the way to the fucking bank, because a billionaire and his club of Republican bootlicking shit-stained sycophantic fuckface friends convinced all you red hat and fucks that are counting your pocket change to pay the rent that they were one of you. Well done!
Okay, Trump just admitted that he lied completely about the reflecting pool because he knew the MAGA chuds would believe anything that came out of his mouth. He admitted that they're that stupid. In court filings, they just asked to withdraw the indictment against the Olympian that they said went into the reflecting pool and tore it up. It turns out it was the no-bid contractor that Trump hired because he was somebody that did some work for somebody at Mar-a-Lago. He admitted that he lied, that nobody was vandalizing the reflecting pool. So he put up fences and had guards out there. All of that was a complete and total lie. How do you feel right now, MAGA? Do you feel as stupid as you should? Because he's lying about everything else. Every word that comes out of his mouth is a lie because he knows how stupid you are, how gullible you are. He's lying about the Iran war. He's lying about the Epstein files. He's lying about all the money he's stealing from the Federal Reserve every single day. He's lying about cutting Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. He's lying about giving a rat's ass about your life. I hope you finally wake up, but I doubt you will.
What happens when the promises that won an election start colliding with reality? Some MAGA voters are now saying they feel misled by Trump, and that raises a much bigger question. Were the warning signs there all along, or did the political reality simply turn out differently than they expected? Let's watch more clips and we'll come back to talk about it.
President Trump confirms that in just 10 months, thanks to tariffs, the United States has taken in over $18 trillion. It took the previous administration 4 years just to hit $1 trillion.
Hey Jen, let me show you how easy it is to find out that everything Trump says is a lie. Okay, you ready, Jen? Hey chat, has Trump brought in $18 trillion with his tariffs?
No, it's only been a few hundred billion. Nowhere near trillions.
Wow, so 18 trillion is way off if it's only a few hundred billion.
Exactly. It's not even in the same ballpark. 18 trillion is pure fiction.
But hold on, chat. Trump said that he wanted to replace the IRS with tariffs, and then everybody making under $100,000 a year could stop paying income taxes. He's still gonna do that, right, chat?
No, he won't. Tariffs don't bring in nearly enough to replace income taxes, and he hasn't done that.
We used to say, we're not in the cult, the outside world is the cult, and we're not the crazies, the outside world are the crazies.
And they made me watch a documentary on January 6th, and I didn't even know what happened on January 6th prior to the PBS documentary. And I looked at him and I said, Scott, did that really happen? And he was like, where have you been?
It's so hard for people, because I said, it's not that you're dumb, you were fooled. That's incredibly hard to admit.
We are in the United States of algorithms right now, and MAGA media is very efficacious, it's very effective, and it's very disciplined.
I'm really scratching my head because I voted Republican, and most of us in the fishing industry did, and we're not seeing the positives come out of it, why we voted that way.
You know I love FAFO moments when it comes to Republicans, and this one is a good one. A 75-year-old Texas Republican who voted for Donald Trump says he feels betrayed after his fiancée was arrested by ICE. John Gannon says that he and his fiancée were at Houston Airport, and then she was surrounded by ICE agents and taken into custody. He now says that he would not vote for Donald Trump again, and what's happening with ICE is like the Gestapo. DHS says she overstayed her visa. Meanwhile, she, her husband, and their new expensive lawyer said that she applied for asylum before the visa expired. She has no criminal record, and she has authorization to work in the United States. So you voted for mass deportation, but you wanted it to happen to someone else's family and not yours. Cruelty isn't a box you check that says, please exclude me and my loved ones. You ordered what was on the menu, and now you're surprised when it was delivered. FAFO.
Political campaigns are built around promises: lower costs, stronger communities, a better economy, a government that delivers what voters were promised. But once the campaign ends, those promises have to meet reality. The title of this video, Trump Lied to Us, captures the frustration being expressed by some supporters who now believe the results haven't matched what they expected. But there is an important distinction between saying I don't like the outcome and saying I was deliberately deceived. Those are two different claims. Economic conditions are influenced by many factors, and political decisions can have consequences that are not immediately obvious. At the same time, voters have every right to look back at campaign promises and ask whether those promises were realistic in the first place. And perhaps the bigger lesson is this: political loyalty shouldn't mean ignoring evidence. If a policy works, supporters should be able to point to the results. If it doesn't work, they should be willing to acknowledge that too. Changing your mind isn't necessarily weakness. Sometimes it's simply responding to new information. So here is the question: if you supported a politician and later believed their promises were not fulfilled, would you admit you were wrong, or would you continue defending your original choices? Share your thoughts in the comments respectfully, and before you go, do well to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next.